Hello? I think this is on, I'm not sure. I mean, it's on as in power's on, but I don't know if it's on as in like the audio's coming through. Because before I threw my there we go, so I got it on the right one. Like before I threw my other microphone out, the original one I was using, I basically had two of them set up on this. So it's have to keep track of which one's which. I was saying like as I said in one or two successful chats and some of the messages. After doing this for a year and a half, like almost 2 years, and being basically in the same spot I was when I started, I'm just at this point done. It's like I'm open to being persuaded to stay, like streaming in general, but so far there's just no reason for me to stay. Like when I basically did the final chat stream on YouTube, had a really nice chat going on there, and like usual, people who I did talk to never came back. Basically, the story of every even remotely successful chat stream. I've been on to someone for however long, like we part ways, and it's all fine. We're all relatively friendly and that. And then as I said, I never see any of them again. So ah, so honestly, combine that with just for about a third or fourth time being basically fucked over in Metal Gear. Ah, ultimately, like I said, I don't know anymore. Like I even got mapped out what I'm doing at the end of the month on YouTube, which is at the moment I got two streams that I'm pre-recording for the 28th and 29th. I'm going to do some or most of the post-game for Pokemon Silver on the 30th, and I'm going to do one last chat stream on the 1st of May to wrap everything up. Like I said, it's just at this point, there's just I'm just beating my head against a brick wall as I'm trying to just get through to anyone. And not just that, getting it to last more, like getting a chat to last more than one stream. Because as I've been stroppy about, it's like going back to Metal Gear. How is it that other people can get a Metal Gear stream going with chat helping them, and yet I just shouldn't bother? I gotta check what time I've got it set. Well, if you check out my channel, it's probably got mention whatever time translated view it is. And it's just like at the moment, in terms of YouTube, I'm out. Twitch, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because as I said the other day, Twitch ain't that much better. I mean, I don't know if someone's gonna get pissed off with me for saying this, but one thing that that's why I've always maintained. Like, I don't give a flying fuck about stream count, like a stream, like a follower count. It's like, oh, in regards to that, it's not a sense of entitlement. It's a sense of like just basically saying to YouTube and Twitch chats, throw me a fucking bone. That's all I'm asking in general. Just throw me a bone. It's just like if you can't be asked to do me that, like, give me that, then what am I doing here? I said, I said, tying into that, I said, I've got no problem with you not showing up because, as I said, extenuating circumstances. Like you got to go somewhere, or you're asleep, or you're just generally busy while I'm streaming. Like I said, fair enough. I understand. It's just like when you can show up and you don't, because it boils down to basically fuck that guy. Um, that's when I get pissed off. Just like people won't throw me a bone, yet I'm expected to drop everything for them when they post in chat. I was gonna say, honestly, this is one of those things where it's just like, how did I come to this? Because it's just like one of the things I did, like one of the, I don't think the right term, facets. I think my channel was going to be uh, let's plays in streaming format, so I could get like it's back in like I'm trying to think where I could explain it. Like it's just like I couldn't do basically like basically pre-recording videos like most let's plays, and that just wouldn't work for me. Because it's like with my streams currently, where it's just like I try to get as much as I can done in the stream. Hence why I was going to do a streaming version of Let's Plays and call it Let's Streams. But like most people, it basically mutated from there. Like I said, it's a combination of that and what I said in the last chat stream. Like just basically being sick and tired of just streamers who can finish the games they were playing not. Like a comparison, and I'm not trying to slag them off in any way, shape, or form when I say it, but say Hololive and Niji Sanji when they play, say, Pokemon, they don't finish it because, like, permits run out for it. I said, that, I can understand not finishing it. You try to finish it, you get into trouble, and then that would have repercussions down the road. Like, I said, that kind of thing, I can, honestly, just in general, just, like I said, in general, I don't know. It's a combination of I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and I don't know what the fuck to do. And I said, just to basically get down to brass tacks. It's like it's both here and YouTube. It's basically boils down to, like, in terms of streaming, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and I don't know what I'm fucking doing. Like that's it. That's basically just, I said, just get down to brass tacks. I said, I know what I'm doing when I play games most of the time, unless it's, say, Lightning Returns, in which case, good fucking luck. I mean, in terms of streaming. as I say, basically, in terms of streaming, I'm flying by the seat of my pants. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's like, I don't know for me. I only learn when people start flinging shit, like, learn I did something wrong when people start flinging shit at me. I said, all this was originally, as I said, going to be Let's Plays in a streaming format. And I think to nail a point where it mutated into what it is now is in the early days when I was streaming on Twitch, I did have one or two people show up. Didn't have much of a conversation, but there was something. And then obviously, thanks to that, having on and off, it eventually mutated to where we are now. I'd say mutated because I doubt, accidentally turned the bloody thing off. I was toying with the idea of streaming on Twitch again because I recently bought a couple of like yesterday before bought a couple of Xbox games, which like I said, I was probably gonna play in my own time, but I was been doing this long enough. That's still a niggling. Hmm, maybe I could stream them. Um, if I can see them. Have a look. Ultimately, with that, it's just as I said, just trying to do chat streams and just getting nothing, just getting radio silence. Like I said, I think last stream, where it's just like the last attempt at chatting, it's just like I load up take this stream for example, and just wait for someone to show up so I can start talking, and then no one shows up after about half an hour, and like I said, that's when it all goes to hell from there. And it's just like eventually, like originally, I would have waited about an hour, and it's just like I'm wasting an hour's worth of bandwidth on no shows. I'm wasting an hour bandwidth on just nothing because no one gives a shit. So in terms of your Twitch versus YouTube thing, as I said, they're both on equal footing, to be honest. As I say, both have their good, like their ups and downs. Like YouTube, like basically, one comparison is YouTube doesn't mute your VODs if you play certain bits of music. The only thing they do the equivalent of is block it in certain countries. Like, cause a couple of times I've streamed Pete Murray and something for Kate, some which are Australian musicians, and because of the record label they're with, they're basically blocked in Russia. Whereas if I did something like that on Twitch, it'd be that part of the VOD would be muted. So like if I was talking about something while that music was going on, so these separate chat streams are just like basically these separate chat streams basically started because of what I keep, for lack of a better term, getting into a strop about, where I'll be playing a game, and as I said before, someone will, like, basically my Far Cry 5, the first of my Far Cry 5 stream. Not the first one, you dingus. The first one is the one where I finished Far Cry 5. I mean, my first stream in my attempt to do a playthrough of Far Cry 5. Where it was basically I was playing the game, doing commentary and that. Didn't really expect anyone to show up, so I didn't bother even having chat open. I just do. Wrap that up. Went to check chat, see if there was anyone still around. As it, as it, not only had someone chatted at a point where I couldn't have answered, I think about 21 people had shown up at different points. It's just like, I tried stressing numerous times. If you want to talk to me, wait until the end, where I can actually devote my attention to you. Because it's just like, I, like, I can only focus on one or the other. It's just like, I can either focus on talking to you, or I can focus on on playing the game. If I do both, it's going to be basically me just sitting there like a moron going, shit, as I'm trying to play, going, oh, someone's talking. Oh, shit, what do I do? That happened. So, as I said, if you want that, oh, boy, are these going to fucking suck. I said that's why I try to do separate chat streams. Where it's just like how most streamers do. Well, I'm trying to get a way to fucking explain this. Like, not only is just taking cues for stream structure from other streamers, like say again, Hololive and Decided, because I've been mostly watching them and other ones. Because yeah, like I said, ultimately, personally, like I said, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. All of it, when it actually even remotely clicks, it's just me pulling it right out my ass. Yeah, I said I figured like these kind of chat, like these basically doing separate chat streams is like how other streamers do chat streams. Where we can just sit, have a yarn about whatever, like whether it's game just played, whatever. Like say, I just recently finished Code Vein. I'd have loved to have sit down and have a yarn with, um, chat about it. But it's just like, what's the point when no one gives a shit? I said, that's why half my dead chat streams are basically just silence. Because just like, I load up chat, just give it half an hour and see if anyone shows up. No one does show up, and then it just dies. It ends up being just like, well, that was a waste of fucking time. And it's just like, in terms of chat, like, separate chat streams, there's no way that I can talk to myself for half an hour. Like to sort of, like a right term, MC? To basically fill in time till I eventually just say fuck it and shut the stream off. So I can't do it. I don't have that kind of energy. I said that's why I just don't turn my mic on until someone actually shows up. Because it's a waste of, because it'd just be a waste of time and energy. Just basically talking to myself for what would end up being about half an hour. Like I said, it would have been an hour, but I cut that down because, as I said, it's just like I'd just be wasting an hour's worth of bandwidth on nothing. Like a big fat whole load of nothing. So that was one of the reasons I dropped this, as in Twitch. Ultimately, like YouTube, as in terms of Twitch, I'm ready to just throw the whole lot in April 30th. Like I said, basically, general plan is that, as I said, unless something, and I mean something, changes between now and the 30th, my last game stream will be revisiting Pokemon Silver for the post game, and my last final stream will be a chat stream on May 1st. Like I said, I'm hoping something will change to like just something. But it's also the yeah, gonna be shutting that up because nothing's gonna change. Like I said before, I basically wasted $100 on 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate. And I said that turned out to be a waste because I said no one wanted to do multiplayer Forza 4. No one wanted to do just general co-op with in Division 1. And I said I don't like Game Pass itself. As at the moment, ultimately, basically, the fate of both channels is in the collective chat's hands. Because it just at this point, I'm just sick and tired of being just screwed around by everyone.